What's up, internet? I think it's safe to assume that everyone needs a pick me up once in a while, so I'm here to serve you that. If you came across this video and you clicked on it, you obviously are going through something. Or you just needed something. You needed something, a sign, right? Your sign is that your life is yours and you have all control over it. Some things are just gonna happen. Obviously, you cannot control other people's actions. You can't control what happens to you in most circumstances. You can't control what color shirts people wear. You can't control whether they wear socks with their shoes. You cannot control how other people feel, or how other people act, or how other people think of you. But what you can control is the way that you work your mind around those things. You were epic, you were cool, and you got your shit together, man, okay? You need to start believing in yourself because no one else is gonna do it for you. Now, listen, honestly, I'm not an expert at anything. Half the time, I think I'm some talentless bag of shit with just big dreams. And you know what? That might be the case, but it most certainly will be the case if I think about it being the case. If I just consistently think of myself being a lazy sack of shit with no talent and, just nothing going for her, that's exactly what I will be. That is what I will be if I think that way. So why wouldn't I just think that I'm like fucking cool as shit and that I do have my shit together and I am really, really fucking epic? Honestly, it's kind of rare that people like me. I am a acquired taste. I really am. And for the longest time, I kind of thought it was on me. There was something wrong with me. But the more I grew up, I realized that I treat people with nothing but respect. Matter of fact, I'm nicer than most people. Not anymore. I'm nice to good people, and I'm neutral towards everyone else. And I stay the fuck away from bad people. That's kind of how my system rolls. My point is, I have control over my life. The way people make me feel and how sensitive my brain is, that's on me. People can be pieces of shit. People can be little dickheads running around here, but it's still on me to how they make me feel. As fucked up as that sounds. This is not me discrediting how you feel. This is me saying that you have control over everything in your life. You can't control other people, which arguably would be a part of your life, eh? But not in this scenario, okay? Because they don't even have to be. They don't have to be. This is what I'm saying, man. The way people make you feel is not their responsibility. People can be mean hearted. They can be mean, but it doesn't have to cross to you. Matter of fact, hurt people hurt people. So if people are bitches, if they're little bitches to you, it's because they're a little bitch and they're projecting. Why would you let that hurt you, man? Why? You are better than that. Matter of fact, you're cool as fuck. Good people attract good people, even if that's virtually. I'm telling you. There's no better way to get over your fears other than facing them. Actually, there is no other fucking way. Unless you like go in a coma and forget all your memories, but that's unrealistic. And it kind of defeats the purpose. Bad memories, bad experiences can be blessings if you make them blessings. Here's the thing, people with no life experience don't learn shit. They're dumb as fuck, dude. They're bags of rocks, I'm telling you. There's no person with more knowledge than someone who's been through the fucking trenches, okay? And that might look different to everyone. There's rarely easy ways to go through life, unless you make them easy. Because you can do that too, as a matter of fact. You can make life easy. I'm telling you right now, you can make it fucking easy. And it's just a pyramid scheme, and I like bring you into my cult. Oh my god. Here are some confessions to make you feel better about your life. I have an alter ego in my head that I escape to when I listen to music in my earbuds. She's a musician. She's me. But she's a musician who is faceless, anonymous to the public, and she's cool as fuck. She can do taekwondo, kung fu, karate. She's a badass, man. She knows everything about every single weapon. And she makes fire fucking music. That's who I would be. And that's who I'm gonna fucking be, dude. That's who the fuck. Yeah, that's who I'm gonna be. I'm sorry, there's no fucking alternative. If I don't become who I want to become, my life is a waste. But then again, everyone's life is a waste. It won't matter when we're dead. That's why I'm saying do you and stop fucking dwelling on the past. As hard as that is to swallow, man. That pill is 9 inches, dog, but you gotta swallow it. I'm sorry. There are certain things that people have to face and overcome, such as extremely traumatic events, and those aren't the sorts of things I'm talking about here. Although there is two options, and that's to learn to live with it or come to peace with it, come to terms with it, you know? And bad things happen to good people. And I forgot where this movie quote was from, but we live in a world where good people do bad things. And I'm not talking about, bad things. I'm talking about like bad things, you know what I mean? Like, you are not a bad person and you are doing enough. You're doing enough. You are doing enough, all right? If it's not enough for you though, do more. Okay? For the most part, you're doing all right. You're doing good for yourself, man. If you're young, don't freak out about the future. Don't do it. There's no point. It'll come when it comes. If you want to prepare for it, prepare for it. But don't just sit around and do nothing if you're going to sit around and think, you know? If there was one thing in life that you wanted to become and you knew for a fact you wouldn't fail, what would that be? And why wouldn't you try? Because it's a guaranteed fail if you don't try. Guaranteed fail. Your brain cannot process what is real and what's in your head. So the more you beat yourself up, it's essentially telling your brain the same things it would when someone else fucking talks shit to your face, which quite honestly exhilarates me. I love it. I think that I'm into humiliation. I often think that I'm like a big old failure to my parents. But then I remember that my life really hasn't started yet. And I'm going to be so much smarter a year from now, and then a year after that, and previous years before I was dumb. But I wasn't. I was just in a different headspace. I had less experience with life. I just wasn't who I am today. And I won't be who I am today tomorrow. And I won't be who I am tomorrow in a year. It's that simple. Things will change you and life will catch up to you. So there is no fucking point in sitting on your ass and thinking. If you want to if that's what makes you happy, that's genuine, and there's no sad part to sitting on your ass, you don't feel like shit about it, then fucking do it, man. We're going to die, and that's just kind of like the reality of things. And we don't even know what happens, but it's either internal nothing, so it really doesn't matter then. Or we get reincarnated and we come back, or we all go to heaven or some shit. We don't know. We really don't. Really, all I'm trying to say is there is only one of you. There's only one of you who's been through everything you've been through and has all the same experiences you have, specifically. The one person who knows yourself better than anyone is you. And no one else is ever going to know that. So you have to do it for yourself, whatever the fuck that may be. And you cannot put yourself below to fit in with other people. Whether that's even just simply waiting on a text from someone, that's putting yourself down. Don't fucking do it. You're so much cooler than that, dude. You're so much fucking cooler than that. These are things that I wish someone would tell me to my face. I wish that someone would genuinely come and tell this shit to my face. All I want is someone who understands me and has some knowledge on how to help me out with what I want to do with my life. However, that's not gonna fucking happen. And that's something I came to terms with. I've got to do it on my own. And it feels like I'm running out of time every single fucking day of my life. And it's scary. However, I don't need to look at it that way. I can look at it as anything I want to. I can look at it as me just starting out. I can look at it as the beginning of something great. What I will not look at it as is something unrealistic or something I will guaranteed fail at. I will look at it like it's already happened. I will look at it like it is happening. I will look at it like I've got it. And that's what you should do too. Whether that's happiness, success, money, partners, whatever the fuck you want, okay? But you're not a little bitch. You're not an asshole. I mean, what the fuck? Who isn't a little bit of an asshole? I'm sorry that I take that one back. I don't know who's on the other side of the screen, but I just want to say that I don't know you. I don't know who's watching this right now, but I do want to say that from the genuine bottom of my heart, it's so cool to me that someone could be watching this right now, seeing my face through their screen and hearing my words and perceiving me, which is ultimately one of my biggest fears, being perceived. But it's a fucking miracle to me, man. It's a miracle. I just want to say that you, dude, you are fucking cool, all right? And you got this shit in the bag. You're gonna make it happen. I don't know what the hell you're waiting on, man. I don't know what the fuck it is, okay? I don't know what it is. That's the thing. I don't know. But I had the urge to pick up and make this video because I knew that there's a small chance that it reaches someone who really needs to hear this. Not to mention, what are the odds that it reaches the exact right person? What are the odds that I made this video for someone specific that I don't know? You know, I don't know why I made you, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just want to say that you're doing pretty okay. And comparative comparative thinking will destroy you. So don't fucking do it. The truth is, people always look good on the outside. If they don't, that's probably the realest person you will ever meet. Matter of fact, if they don't, that's okay. Sometimes it's fine. You don't need to conceal human human emotion or being human for a matter of fact. You don't need to conceal that bullshit, all right? You just got to do you. There's only one of you on this earth, right? So why the hell are you putting yourself down? If you were someone else, would you be doing that to them? Don't be a fucking bully because it still counts when it's yourself you're talking to. Even if it's in your head, it still counts. Don't be a fucking bully. And don't compare. Don't compare yourself to people because I'm telling you right now, the internet is the fakest shit. Most people are fake. Honestly, 99% of people are so fucking fake. That's why I don't like humans. I really don't. I mean, I love them, but I hate them. It's like such a weird thing. It's a whole love-hate relationship, and I don't really know how to uh get rid of it. But I feel very odd one out everywhere I go, all the time, you know? And my self image is always changing. I mean, I really have no idea what I look like, believe it or not. But that's a me problem, and that's what I'm going to fix tonight, and I hope you do the same with yours. All right, peace.